More major news coming down in the past 24 hours related to Alec Murdaugh.
A judge has approved a settlement between the family of Mallory Beach. She's the young woman who was killed in a boat crash in Beaufort back in 2019, and two of Murdaugh's family members. That's according to their attorney, Mark Tinsley. Authorities say Paul Murdaugh was driving the boat that night and was responsible for Beach's death. WTOC investigative reporter Max Dieknight joins us now. And Max, you talked to Tinsley on the phone today. There are many layers to this settlement.
Yeah, Mike Dawn, that's right. But the bottom line is this: Maggie and Buster Murdaugh's names have been dropped from that lawsuit. Tinsley says in exchange, the victims, including Mallory Beach's parents, will eventually be awarded hundreds of thousands of dollars. A quick recap of how we got here. In February 2019, South Carolina law enforcement officials say an underage Paul Murdaugh drunkenly crashed his father's boat into a bridge near Paris Island, killing Beach and injuring others on board. Search crews recovered her body a week later. Later that year, Beach's family sued the Murdaughs and Parkers. Officials say Paul Murdaugh used his brother Buster's ID to illegally buy alcohol at a Parker's gas station hours before the crash. Now, Tinsley says he does not know exactly how much this settlement will award the victims of the crash, but he says it should come up to around roughly $700,000. Now, that exact amount will depend on how much the Murdaughs' Colleton County property, which you're seeing right now, sells for. That is the same property where Maggie and Paul were shot to death in 2021. Tinsley says it was important to the Beach family that Buster Murdaugh be dropped from this lawsuit due to the tragic circumstances surrounding his mother and brother's deaths. But Tinsley also says this wrongful death lawsuit against Alec Murdaugh, Paul Murdaugh, and Parkers is far from over. We will continue to follow it closely. Mike and Dawn.
All right, thank you, Max. We have been following this case, and Max did an extensive report when South Carolina officials released their key findings after the boat crash. You can watch that story and look at this new settlement by looking for this latest story on our website at WTOC.com and our WTOC Investigates page.